Okay, so in my last video, I spent some time talking about can you continue to love art by artists that you no longer respect? And ultimately, I explained that I think that that's a personal choice, and it's going to depend on how personally injured you were by that artist. But I talked about how Harry Potter for me is a story that I can't let go. It means too much to me. One of the things I love about stories that are legacy stories like Harry Potter that are going to last forever and ever and ever is how many wonderful and beautiful adaptations there are of them. So I think most of us are familiar. Most of us in the U.S. are familiar with these covers, right? These are the American hardcovers done by Marie Grand Pre. We're well aware of these wonderful pictures, this wonderful artwork. This is the Harry Potter that most of us have grown up on. Now, as time's gone on, they've released a whole different set of covers. Actually, I think two different set of covers for paperbacks since then. But that's not all, because we have these other editions. So a while back, we started getting these amazing illustrated editions, much bigger. I mean, just to give you some context, much bigger than the original Harry Potter books. And this is with art by Jim Kay, and these are gorgeous. Look at this beautiful picture, this beautiful artwork that runs throughout this book. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now, what this story doesn't have necessarily is it doesn't necessarily have a lot of art on each page, right? It might just have a little blurb there. But this is beautiful, and I definitely intend to get all of those. In that size illustrated edition, so far they've released the first four Harry Potter books and all three of the library edition books, the library books. So that's the Tales of Beetle the Bard, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So they're still working on. There's three more to come: Order of the Phoenix, Half Blood Prince, and Deathly Hollows. And Order of the Phoenix is slated to come out next year. We also got, if you're a huge fan of illustrated editions, we also got this beautiful edition, which is the Mina Lima edition of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Now, if you don't know Mina Lima, they are graphic designers who worked on the Harry Potter movies, but they've also created some beautiful editions of children's books. Now, this is a reimagining of the art. So they're not just inserting their art from the movies, they're doing something completely different. And in some cases, it's just a picture. So, I mean, look at this beautiful picture of them bringing Harry to the Dursleys. But in other cases, you have something spectacular, and I've kept sort of my dividers here. You have something spectacular here, like Dumbledore's watch, right? So you can take that out. Ooh. And this actually has interactive parts. You can see there's multiple sections. It's beautiful, right? So this has some interactive aspects to it as well. And there are some small pop-up sections. They didn't want to have too much pop-up since there are Harry Potter pop-up books. So you also have that, which is amazing. Or maybe you're just really passionate about your specific house. So, for instance, I'm a Hufflepuff, and they have these house editions where the side pages are striped like the scarf and painted, and they're black. Well, they're whatever colors your house is. So, and it rotates. So, like this is the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone would be painted like this as well. The second book would be yellow with black accents, but the pages would still be the same. So it rotates every other one. And these are beautiful, and they have a section in the front or in the back, I can't remember which one, that have some Hufflepuff specific things, or Slytherin or Gryffindor or Ravenclaw, whichever you have. So if you're a big Harry Potter fan, this is an awesome time for you because there are so many different editions. And there are even a lot of different editions if you want to go into other languages, different covers, different colors, that kind of thing. I want to highly recommend another YouTube channel, which is The Potter Collector, who is literally the person who has like every book that's ever been released, basically. So really great place to go if you want to learn more about all the Harry Potter books. I hope that you'll keep coming here. I think that we're going to be doing some stuff with Harry Potter here soon, even on the podcast, and I look forward to sharing that with you guys. In the meantime, if you haven't checked out, first of all, if you haven't liked and subscribed to this YouTube channel, I really encourage you to do so. That helps me to get some more, more people to know who I am and what I'm doing here. But if you have, I also want to encourage you to come check out the podcast. The podcast, so far, I've had 6 episodes. I'm going on my 7th episode in a couple of weeks, where I've interviewed some great ska musicians, and we always talk about at the end what some of their favorite books are, and it's a good time. So look forward to seeing you again. Find one of these Harry Potter books that fits you and pick it up.